Haunting Story of the Lonely House on the Hill, an audiobook experience, Episode 3, Maria's Backstory. Sarah's grandmother Maria was not your average woman. She had ancient supernatural powers that had been passed down through her family. It gets stronger through the generations. These powers were not to be taken lightly. For years, Maria's family had been fighting an evil force that threatened to destroy everything they held dear. It was a force that had been haunting them for generations, and they knew that they had to do something to stop it. This force was known to be ruthless and would stop at nothing to achieve its goal. Maria knew that she had to do something to stop it. She spent years researching and studying different methods of banishing evil spirits, and finally came up with a plan. She would trap the force within the family home, sealing it away forever. It was a dangerous task, and Maria knew that she couldn't do it alone. She enlisted the help of her family, and together they worked tirelessly to prepare the house for the ritual. They gathered all of the necessary materials, set up protective wards, and made sure that they were mentally and emotionally prepared for what was to come. Finally, the day arrived. Maria and her family gathered in the family house upon the hill, surrounded by candles and incense. They began the ritual, chanting ancient words and performing intricate hand gestures. As they worked, the force grew stronger and more violent. As they chanted, the force began to stir. It let out a deafening roar and tried to break through the barriers that Maria and her family had put up. But they remained steadfast, pouring all of their energy into the ritual. It threw objects at them, screamed vile and venomous words, and even tried to possess their bodies. But Maria was determined to see it through. Finally, after what felt like hours, the ritual was complete. The force was trapped within the walls of the family home, sealed away forever. Years have passed since that day. The family still lived there for generations. Maria and her pregnant daughter are now watching over the house that remains sealed, but they never speak of the evil force that they trapped within the walls. It's a dark secret that they keep hidden, a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. But one day, she received a vision that the powerful force she had trapped was trying to get free, and it wants to take her and her descendants' powers. Maria's heart pounded in her chest as the gravity of the situation dawned on her. A surge of fear washed over her, threatening to overwhelm her. She knew if the malevolent force that had plagued her family for generations was to return this time, it would be targeting her beloved granddaughter, Sarah. The thought of the consequences if it were to succeed filled her with dread and anger in equal measure. Maria had to find a way to save Sarah, no matter the cost. This force was known to be ruthless and would stop at nothing to achieve its goal. Maria's family has managed to keep this darkness locked away for generations. Or so they thought. Thank you so much for listening to Episode 3. Stay tuned to find out what happens in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like and comment what you think will happen. As always, stay safe.